Hi, this is Josh from Subgravity, and today we're going to go over replacing the mushroom valves in your Shrimp BOV. You'll need a few things to be able to do this. First is a plastic O-ring pick. We prefer plastic over metal so we don't end up scratching the plastic on the BOV. Second, you'll need a 3mm hex wrench for the method I'm going to show you today. First, you'll want to start with a nice clean work surface. Gather your required tools and get your mushroom valves ready to go. The first step will be to remove the old mushroom valves. There's a couple ways to do that. One method is to use your plastic O-ring pick and to hook the mushroom valve holder here and pull it out. This works fine if it's nice and clean and well greased, but as you can see, this particular BOV, it's been a while, so I'm going to show you another method that you can avoid breaking this piece here by pulling too hard on it. So the method that we prefer here at Subgravity is to actually disassemble the BOV just a little bit to be able to get to the mushroom valves. You'll take a 3mm hex wrench and remove these 4 screws on the front of the BOV. Once you have these 4 screws removed from the mouthpiece plate, we're going to remove that plate from the front of the BOV. Sometimes it gets a little stuck. If you work it back and forth a little bit, it should come free. And we're going to set that to the side. Then, in order to get these mushroom valve assemblies out, you reach in with your finger and just simply push them out from the inside. As you can see, they can be a little sticky sometimes. As long as you have your BOV disassembled this far, check out our video on how to clean and lubricate the ball valve in your BOV. Now it's time to replace the actual mushroom valves. Simply pull straight out on the mushroom valve and you can discard the old mushroom valves. We're not going to use those again. Then you're going to take a microfiber towel or paper towel and wipe out anything in the assembly. Get it nice and clean. Wipe off the O-ring. This would also be a good time to replace the O-ring here with your Subgravity Shrimp BOV rebuild kit. We'll leave this one on for now for purposes of the video. We also recommend using Tribolube 71 as the lubricant. We are big fans of these foam Q-tips for applying the lubricant. Just put a little bit of grease there on the foam tip, and you can take this and grease the O-ring. Okay, while you're doing this, this is also a good time to wipe out the section on the BOV where these assemblies seal to. As long as we have it apart, you might as well do a little bit of cleaning. This may also coincide with your annual service where you're going to replace all the O-rings, the low pressure seat, and readjust the second stage in your BOV as well. So right here in the BOV, clean that out. This is where the foam Q-tip really comes in handy. There's already a bit of grease on there, and to grease this area, all I do is wipe it around there a couple times. There's a nice, light, even coat of grease. Now that we have removed the old mushroom valves and cleaned out the mushroom valve holders and cleaned out the BOV where the holders go, we're going to insert our new mushroom valves. When you go to install your new mushroom valves, make sure that you install them in this deeper side of the holder there. Stick this long piece through the hole, and this will make it easier for you to pull through on the other side. It'll click through and you'll see that this little piece keeps it from being pulled back through. We'll set that to the side. Do the same thing with the other one. Now what we'll do is take a pair of scissors and simply trim that long piece off. It doesn't need to be super short, but we don't want to leave it super long either. Just remember, we installed the mushroom valves the same way in the holders. What will dictate the direction of flow in your BOV is how you install them in the BOV. So pay particular attention to that to make sure that it's set up correctly for the rebreather that you dive. For this particular setup, we want a left to right or a clockwise flow direction. So that's how I'm going to set it up. These are nice and clean now and greased, so they should slide right in. And next, we will replace our nice and clean mouthpiece plate. So there we have it. We replaced our mushroom valves. They're looking fresh and clean. We're ready to reassemble our rebreather, including all our pre-dive checks, and get ready to get in the water. So that's it. Let us know if you have any questions about replacing the mushroom valves in your shrimp BOV. We recommend doing this annually, but you do need to visually inspect and verify the function of your mushroom valves before every dive. You can get the mushroom valves and other rebreather consumables on sub-gravity.com or from your favorite sub-gravity rebreather dealer.